Alright, so I'm about to replace the inner tube of my bike. This is actually 29er. This is a Presta valve that I'm replacing this with right here. So this is a 29er on my mountain bike. And as you can see, the valve broke on here, and so it just spews out air. So I'm gonna put a new one on there, right there. And so what I'm gonna do, this is for the rear tire. So I loosen it up right here. And then now I have to take the chain off right here before I can actually pull the tire off. And I do that by raising this up right here, give it some slack, and then being ever so careful with taking the chain off of the crank right here. All right. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna loosen this chain. Now be careful because you can injure yourself. And so to pull off the rear tire right here, I'm gonna just loosen this part up right here. Hold it, and then I'm gonna take the chain and just move it to the side, just enough so I can pull the tire off. So I did loosen that up. Chain is slightly off. And so like now I'm just gonna try to lift it up. And you're gonna have to play around with it a little bit. Lift it up like this. All right, pull it up like that and play around with it, and you can take it off like that. All right, let me know if you have any questions on that. Let's get back to taking this tire off. All right, so I'm gonna change the inner tube on this. Now, the first thing I wanna do is make sure that it's deflated. It makes your life a little bit easier once it's deflated. And then next, I'm gonna take this right here. There's a little nut right here that keeps the valve in place from slipping out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to release this by simply unscrewing it all the way up to the top. It's rusty. You could put a little bit of WD-40 on that. That should allow you to get it off. So once I have this all the way up, I'm going to take this off. And then simply, you don't want to pull it off like this, out like that, because it'll be almost impossible. So instead of starting right here, this part right here to pull the tire off to get to the inner tube, start about 45 degrees away and work your way towards or away from the valve. So what I do is I just simply go like this, just bend it backwards, a little bit, or actually, you know what you could do is just take this right here, push it forward, and you get a little bit of the tire off. And once you get a little bit of the tire off, you can just work your way around the entire rim, and it just simply comes off like this. Right, so took that off. And it's important to make sure that you have this going in the same angle, the correct angle, or correct direction as it was before. And so I'm going to take this off, and you see that's the valve right here with the old one. I'm gonna just pull the inner tube out. Just yank the inner tube out. This is no good. I'm gonna throw it away. Just pull that sucker out. It's a 29er, so it's long. It's no good. Do you see how the valve broke right here? The valve broke right here, so you can't use that anymore. No good. And so now I'm gonna open up the new inner tube that I have. This right here, this is a replacement right here. This inner tube, it comes with a new nut on here, so I don't have to use this nut right here. And this is, I believe this, how many millimeter? This is 62, so this is extra long. Some people prefer the 42 millimeter. I got the 60 millimeter valve. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and open this up. There's a rubber band on here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and unravel this. You see it's nice and new. And here it is, the long stem valve. Some people don't like it, they think it looks kind of ridiculous. And before I get started with putting this inner tube back in, I'm actually gonna put a little bit of slime in here. Now the slime actually prevents, so say for instance you get a cut in the tire, the slime will heal it. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to go ahead and add this in there. You can skip past this part if you don't want to, but I'm just going to go ahead and add slime into this part. Slime in this, I'll just loosen up the valve. Actually take it off a little bit. And I'm just going to pump some slime in here. It's going to take a little bit. You can skip forward if you need to. I'm just going to put this right here. I'm just going to pump some slime in there. I'm going to put about 3 ounces in there, 4 ounces. All right, so once I have this back on, I'm ready to put it into place. And remember, here is the nut that holds it in place. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to put it inside of the inside of the tire, like with this face down. Okay, so I'm just going to find a place, put this in here, make sure this is sticking out this way, and then just evenly disperse the tire all around inside of the inner tube, or inside of the tire, the inner tube inside of the tire. I'm just going to take this, just line it up. You don't have to be absolutely pristine perfect, but you want to have it as close as possible. Be as perfect. So I'm going to take this, going all around. Make sure it's not twisted around. Make sure you got it up in there. So it's nice and even in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the hole that comes out of the rim. It's up at the top right here. And I'm going to stick this through it. As soon as you find the hole, and then pull it in there as much as you can. It's not necessary to pull it all the way through right now until you get the tire on. So like once I have it through the hole, I'm just going to come around and just evenly put the tire back onto the rim, making sure that the inner tube is inside of the tire and the tire lips are within inside of the rim on both sides. And so once you have it in there, you check on this side, make sure the lips are perfectly in there. And then this side, they are perfect. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and find the valve. Make sure that's nice and all the way through. And then that nut, remember that nut, I'm just gonna take this nut and screw the nut, or put the nut completely on. Take the nut. And then you can put the tire back on to onto your bike. That might be easier as far as like getting past your brakes if you don't feel like loosening up your brakes. Or you can just go ahead and pump up your tire, and you're on your way. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks a lot for watching.